So while we were out there, it was my birthday, so we made sure to get the Disneyland happy birthday to me, and then there's the one that Tiffany had, so I'm celebrating Chad's birthday, so we got those while we were out there. What is going on, guys? So we are back from our D23 Expo vacation. It was a crazy one. We'll get into some of the highlights that we enjoyed during the vacation, but we also wanted to do a haul of this video, so we're going to show you exactly what we got now. Do you want to start with our Disneyland stuff?
Sure.
Alright, so show them what you got first.
Okay. So I got this Disneyland shirt. It's got Mickey's all over it.
Yep. And
it has a little Disneyland on the sleeve.
Disneyland logo.
Disneyland logo. Okay. And I believe it was $34.99.
Okay, alright. And then I also got a Disneyland shirt. I'm wearing it as we speak. This was $24.99, I believe. We got both of these at the World of Disney in Downtown Disney.
And I got this adorable little Mr. Potato Head mug from Toy Story 4. And his little cap actually comes off, so this will keep anything, you know, flying around on the air, free contaminants out while I'm drinking my coffee.
This isn't from Toy Story 4. It's actually from the ride, Toy Story Mania, because he has
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, Avery told us that, so.
Oh. And it was $22.99.
Okay, and then I also got a couple of like reusable bags. We didn't buy a whole lot at Disneyland itself because we knew we were going to D23. But the first one is this Disneyland reusable bag you can find all around the parks. I believe this is the medium size. And let's see if it's got a price on it. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't.
Like
it's a couple of dollars, I think. But yeah, this is the medium size that they have. And then also, I got the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge one. It says Disneyland Park there. Galaxy's Edge on both sides. I believe this was like $1.40 if I remember correctly. But that's the small version. This is the only one they had when we went, so I got this version as well. I think that's it from Disneyland itself, right? Right? Isn't that the end of Disneyland?
I think so.
We get anything else from Disneyland? Nothing else is from D23. So where should we start with D23? Let's start with the badges. Obviously, we have our badges. Yours is over there. These are what the badges look like from this year. They send it out to us, and we're going to keep them, obviously.
Yeah, they're made out of durable plastic. So
yeah, they're RFID for the first time this year, and we had no issues with them. Tagging in and out, they were really, really good. And then also on this one, we went to the Animation Pavilion, I believe it was, and they gave us, I don't know if you can see it, this cute little Olaf, yeah, you can see a little bit, Olaf button. So we put it on this lanyard. Also, I went to the Sum Sum booth, and they're doing the Sum Sum Festival, I guess, game they're coming out with on all the Disney like Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and so forth. But they gave us this little pin. What else did you get? Show something that you got over there.
Okay. So Disney was doing a good not fundraiser, but charity event where you could pack little items that Disney had inside a tote bag for children in the hospital. And they're really redoing rooms, so it's really kid friendly and they have stuff to do. It's interactive. Lots and lots of cool things going on that Disney are doing for children in critical condition. So that's something very nice that I had a lot of fun doing and seeing, and made me feel good to do. And they gave us, we're called the Team of Heroes. And I also received a Black Panther pin. They gave out a different pin every day, but that was the one that I received. I don't have it with me right now because her little one has grabbed and done something with it. But here's the front of the bag as well. He liked the bag as well, so I'm lucky to still have it around because he loves Marvel.
One of the other booths I went to personally, let me look for it, was Box Lunch. While you were getting the pin at Box Lunch, I was looking for the pop, so they gave us this box lunch reusable bag when you purchase something. And of course,
where's my pen?
You already saw it. They already showed it on the video.
Oh, that's right.
And the we got the Ursula pop with the D23 Expo sticker on it. We got that at the box lunch booth, and I believe this was like $15. This pop, and obviously the bag was free with it. All right.
The purchase, and it's a nice sturdy bag as well. All the bags are really good.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a free Pixar ball. This was one of the free giveaways that you could get. And you want to explain a little bit about it?
Yeah, I went over to the, well, we had to have reservations. Everybody who got this had to have reservations. But we had to go over to the Pixar booth and you received this if you had the reservation. But I thought this was kind of cool because they do sell them in the parks now. But this one is actually from Pixar Animation Studios, and it says the Pixar Studios store. So I'm guessing that's the only place you can get this particular one. Everyone kept saying it was a different size. I didn't really go back to the parks to see, but people were saying this one is actually a different size than the one they have in the parks. So
I did notice them at the park. They are a different size, and also it seems like at the actual Disney store they're a little larger than they are at the parks as well. But I didn't have it to judge. It's just kind of like from remembering it. So I think they do have 3 sizes. If you know, comment below. Would love to know.
Some of the freebies we got when we walked into the expo were pretty cool. This is the program for this year. Had all the information in there that we needed, panels, different booths, maps, everything. So we have a few of those.
A layout of everything, so you can see all the map of the floor, which is really handy.
And then it also came with this free reusable bag. Of course, had the logo of this year's expo on it. And then on the back, of course, everywhere you went, you saw Disney Plus. So Disney Plus was on the back of the bag this year. So we got probably like 4 or 5 of these because we went a couple times into the expo, so we have a few of those. And then also, while we're doing the logo stuff, I did get the reusable tote bag we have here. It's the Disney Expo D23 tote bag there as well. It's kind of a canvas tote bag, so we have that as well.
And then we also purchased the logo magnet. Let's see, it's not picking up very well. There we go. The logo magnet. It's like the bag and his shirt.
Oh yeah, we have to get to the shirts, but we'll get to that in a minute. From the Dream Store.
Yeah, for $9.99.
So let's start with Mickey's of Glendale, because that was a 2.5 hour wait for me personally. So I'll start with my stuff because I did get a few different things. I know I got you a shirt while we were in there because we had to actually split up to go into the stores. She was at Disney Store for about 3 hours. You said 3.5 hours on Friday.
It was a long way.
And then I sent her back to the hotel on Saturday because she was over the expo, and I stayed in line for Mickey's of Glendale to get a few things.
I went back a couple hours early. Start packing up and getting ready to go home.
So the first thing I got 3 of them, but are these Walt Disney Imagineering paintbrush, and they're ballpoint pens. So we got purple, red, gold. These were about $4 a piece in the Mickey's of Glendale store. And for people that aren't familiar with Mickey's of Glendale, it's actually an Imagineering store. And so it's actually an Imagineering store you can only go to at D23, or if you're actually an invited guest at Walt Disney Imagineering. So that's one of these. So that's why the lines for the store was so crazy.
They're really pretty. They have a shiny metallic, and they really do look like a little paintbrush. So cute, super cute.
And then the other thing I got was Epcot changed their logo, so I got this Epcot hat. It was at the Walt Disney Parks Pavilion. They were announcing all the Epcot changes, so I got the new logo Epcot hat. This hat was $19.99, and then I bought this long sleeve Epcot tee, which I like because it's very thin and soft, and I love the new logo. But this long sleeve tee at Mickey's of Glendale was $27.99. You want to show them what you got from Mickey's of Glendale? And then I have one more thing to show after you do.
Okay. I got a Epcot shirt, Disney Parks of Tomorrow.
That's the front.
This is the new, the new theming.
That's the back. This is the Parks Pavilion. This is the Parks Pavilion logo that they had at the expo.
Just go ahead, you tell me.
Okay, so hold that down there. So this is the front of the shirt. It says Disney Parks Imagining Tomorrow Today. And then this is the logo for the pavilion that they had for this year's parks, because it had everything that they were announcing at the expo itself. And then here on the side, D23 Expo, the Ultimate Fan Guide shirt. And I don't remember how much that was.
And the shirt was $24.95.
$24.95. And things at this store in particular was not that pricey. I actually ended up getting something similar to what she got.
Yeah, this is you can't really tell, but it's a nice,
thin,
like powder blue, soft shirt.
And it's very thin too, which you like.
All the stuff there I love. And I would love to have this jacket.
Well, I was going to show them that, yeah.
Broken.
This is the Disney Parks Imagineering Tomorrow Today hoodie, zip-up hoodie. Has the logo in the back, same logo as she got before. On her shirt, has the little logo there. This was $40.
I love it. I love it. So soft on the inside too.
It is very soft. I haven't even
unisex.
Really, so we'll probably end up sharing this because she'll end up stealing it from me. But this was $40 at, again, Mickey's of Glendale, and that's everything we got from the Mickey's of Glendale store.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of zip-ups, but I absolutely love this zip-up. And I have been constantly checking eBay, but no one has
share that one.
No one has put one out.
That's because they were hard to get when we were in there. When I was in there, I was like fighting for people.
So eBayers, I guess.
What else
don't buy clothes.
What else did you get? Oh, what'd you get at the Disney store?
At the Disney store, since I waited in line, what we were looking for was the Mandalorian.
Yeah, we could find that Mandalorian pop anywhere. From what I hear, they were gone in like that. And people are selling for like $150 on eBay right now.
But I found something even
it's pretty cool.
Cooler.
And we've learned, we kind of learned about it after we bought it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, because when I was looking, they were like, hey, if you buy one of the tiki mugs, the artist is going to be signing the piece later. So I thought, okay, for $40, that is a great value. And I thought it was cool too. This is Bucky, Bunny, and Ducky from Toy Story 4. And it is a part of the Pixar backstage line that typically only employees can purchase.
It's on the top of that, yeah.
And I got it signed on the top. And then I also got it signed on the bottom of the mug. I'm not going to take it out. But the box is, you know, it has artwork on it as well. And that's a picture of both sides of the Tiki mug.
And how much was that?
I like to call it. It was $40. Okay. $39.95 to be exact. Okay. But, yeah. Cool. So, very cool.
The next store we kind of went into, well, actually it was the first store that started it, if you watch our vlogs, was the Disney Dream store. And we showed the Alex and Ani that you purchased at the Dream store.
Right.
That's where she got the Alex and Ani. We kind of have to throw some things in because we were trying to figure out how we're going to get the pins on the video and stuff. So you got the Alex and Ani. Right. I picked up a couple of things. The first things I got were these little Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary picture and pins. And I got 3 of them here. And this is for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. And these were $40 a piece. So there's 3 of those. There's actually a set of 4, but I only have 3. Okay. And then also I was excited. I already showed them those. And then I also got these cool D23 t-shirts. She got the Alex and I, she wanted that D23 logo on it, but I got 2 shirts. I got this shirt and with this in the back. Got the logo obviously in the back. Has the dates.
And the 25th.
Yep.
Did it on the 25th.
And then I got this Best Day Ever shirt.
I should have bought this shirt too because I really liked it.
I told you when we were there, I was like, you're going to regret not buying it. And this is the back of that shirt. It has Walt Disney and a lot of different things around Disneyland in California, Toontown, Splash Mountain, Haunted Mansion, has the canoes, has Jungle Cruise, of course the main street, with the train station, Space Mountain, Autopia, Matterhorn, and It's a Small World, and the teacups. So I really like that shirt as well. I didn't really know if I was going to like that shirt. I saw it online before the expo. And then when I got there, I was like, yeah, I really like that shirt. I'm going to get that.
Yeah, I like it. It was way better in person.
Yeah, it was. It really was. And then the last thing, of course, what we were really hoping to get was the Dapper Dan Funko Pops. We weren't able to store these. We was really excited. I'll see if I can get up close. Obviously, it's got the 4 Dapper Dans with the D23 Expo sticker on it. This is the only place where you can get these pops, so I was really excited to get my hands
Show them the back
on these as well. And there's the box art, the Dapper Dans. See on each side.
Very cute.
I'm really glad to get that.
That is an Alex and Ani D23 Expo bracelet. I got it at the Disney store. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was about $40. I did have to stand in line a long time, but while I was in line, I received this Disney Backstage Collection exclusive early access to the Backstage Collection on a little lanyard. And I actually went to the website to sign up, so when they have that up and running, they will email me, and so that way I can see what that's all about and their offerings. And the box lunch, the Snow White Evil Queen pin, that was a freebie from Box Lunch, and man, was there a pushy crowd there, so that was rather interesting, but I did get the free pin.
Alright, so on this trip we got 2 pins. We ordered Disney Plus, so we got the Disney Plus Founders Circle pin, and then we also have the D23 Expo logo pin. Those are the 2 pins we picked up on this trip.
So
we got this map. This is the Magic Kingdom mobile game. We went over to their booth. Our son's already got a hold of it, put all his stickers where he wants. We gave this to him.
Very cool. He loves it.
He loves that game. So he
loves his map too. He loves maps.
He loves maps, period. So this was kind of cool. That's why I had to pick it up for him when I was at the booth. I knew I had to get that for him.
We've got
this was free.
The map book. This was free.
This was free. Is at the thing. Then
and we also got the Forky as well.
Forky magnets, but that's gone because he's already played with it. And
it's on our fridge.
It's on our fridge, and he got to make Forky as a magnet.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it's on our fridge. Then we got 3 pictures. The first one is the gold member gift. I love this picture.
One of my personal favorites. We both love this picture.
It was the gold member gift for this year's expo.
Very nice.
Has Mickey Mouse, of course, with a bunch of different characters there. Again, it kind of hits all of the things that Disney's famous for. So I do like that. It's got the Millennium Falcon. I see, was that
Dumbo, Haunted Mansion, Eve. It has so many. Star Wars.
Yeah, it's really cool. So
Mary Poppins. So very cool. They really touched good.
Yeah, the artist did a good job on that picture.
Base with all of these.
Then the next thing we did was we had reservations at the Marvel Pavilion for an MCU signing. We had Peggy Carter, Haley Atwell. She was, of course, there to promote What If on Disney Plus. So they gave us this poster, which we framed, and she signed it right there. So we got a chance to meet that. See if we can. Yep, there it is. There's Haley's Atwell's signature. So she,
super nice.
Very nice lady. So we're excited about this. Of course, it has the D23 Expo logo in the corner. Disney Plus, and it even says coming 2021. That's when this series What If will premiere on Disney Plus, so we're excited about that as well. And of course, as I showed you that pin on the Founder Circle, we are now 3-year members of Disney Plus.
Proud members.
So
Disney
we're excited
Plus
about
for 3
that
years.
Well. So
got a good deal on it.
We did. We basically 1 year for free after it's done. And then the last thing we got, you could have got it a couple different places. You could either got it from the Studios panel, or they also gave it away one day at the Pixar booth as well. But this is the Onward poster. It is the D23 exclusive. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get it all in.
Yeah.
Have to go down. But it's the Onward poster from D23. They released at D23. We're excited about this. We got a chance to go to the studios panel, and it was pretty cool because they showed like 10 minutes of this film to us. So we're both excited about it. We're definitely going to check this film out. It's one of the films we were most excited about during the studios panel. So I'm glad we got this as well.
Yeah, and the way they printed it, you can't really obviously tell on camera, but it's kind of textured, so it's almost, it gives it a little 3D effect, a little dimension.
Yeah,
so
cool.
It's very, very, very nice.
Yeah, it's got a little glossy to it as well, so it's really cool. So that is everything we picked up, which seems like a lot more now that I see all this, at the D23
I know, I'm thinking,
Expo.
oh my
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Now let's get into what our thoughts were and some of the highlights, lowlights, things we would change. Any advice if you're going for the first time, because we threw all our plans out the window, it seems like, when we got there and started going through it. What is one of the things you enjoyed the most?
I enjoyed the panel. I really enjoyed seeing what was about to come out.
The Rock. That was awesome.
The Rock.
Coming out on the Jungle Cruise boat, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And to be there for that.
I'm a fan of The Rock, so that was a personal favorite.
That was the only time she got out of her seat during the whole panel, when The Rock came out.
But Jamie Foxx was there as well.
I mean, there's so many.
Angelina Jolie.
I mean,
very cool.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Tina Fey.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Pratt, Tom Holland. They were. I mean,
where do you
stop? I mean, I can keep going, but that's just off the top of my head. There's a lot. The whole cast of the new Star Wars movie that's coming out. I can't wait. And she's not a big Star Wars fan, but let's ask her. Are you going to see the Star Wars after seeing the trailer?
I will.
It got her. It sold her on the the new Star Wars. So you know, I love Star Wars and I've seen them all. So I will definitely be there. But she might actually come with me this time.
And going to Star Wars Land as well.
That was cool. We're gonna go to another one. There's more coming. So, we're going to Disney Worlds in October, so there'll be more videos for that too.
Will be more. Still a little difference, maybe.
Let's see what else. I mean, for me, honestly, I enjoyed the whole experience except for the waiting. Like going to the different pavilions, seeing Epcot and what it's going to transform into. See the Avengers campus that they're building in California, Hong Kong. You know, that was cool. Japan and what they're doing in Tokyo Disney, the stuff they're changing there. The Star Wars hotel, the things they're going to do to that. Seeing all that before anybody else, that was cool. It
was cool.
Just getting to see some of that stuff in person. You know, you could see it on video, but I don't think it's the same as being there.
It's not.
So that was cool. You know, seeing some of the merchandise that you can only get at D23, that was also cool. Fig Pins was there. You know, unfortunately, you saw the video.
So many. Sunglass Hut.
I mean, there's so many different things there. Then you get to see, we saw some Disney legends, Tony Baxter, Bob Gurr, just walking around. We saw Tom Bergeron, the host of Dancing with the Stars, just walking right past us throughout the day.
The original voice of Tinkerbell.
Well, not the voice. She's the body model, because there is no voice. There is no voice. Yeah,
that's right.
So I mean, but you get to see that.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, so it was like all these cool different things that you'll never get to see anywhere else but there at D23 Expo. Now the low lights, of course, was waiting in lines. You have a lot of lines.
You
waited a little over 3 hours for the Disney store on Friday.
But they did give us some collectible key cards, even though one of them had 2018 on it. Neither here nor there, but hey, they gave you a little gift for, sorry about the wait. So I thought it was kind of nice.
I waited 2.5 hours with no gift at Mickey's at Glendale.
And I got the backstage, thing. So
I was 2.5 hours from Mickey's at Glendale. So those, if you're going to do one of those stores, if those are the most important things, I guess the best piece of advice is go do that right when you get in. Get in line right when you.
First thing, be first in line.
Because I always wanted. We're not a huge pin person, but like I wanted the Epcot stuff and stuff like that in the Mickey's at Glendale. So that's what I waited for. But the pin line they actually cut off. Some days, I think Friday was like 9:30 in the morning. That's a half hour into the expo and it's done for the day.
People were really going for the pins. So if you do collect pins, want to become a collector of pins, there's an important pin that you happen to like and want.
You better go to that first.
You need to go there first.
And one of the best advice I can give, take all the freebies you can.
Yeah.
Take as much free stuff as you can, because it seems like everybody was handing free stuff.
You just gotta keep your head on a, what was it?
Keep your head on a swivel.
Head on a swivel.
That's what our motto was all weekend. Keep your head on a swivel. The other thing I think is, if you're going to do it for the first time, or if you're doing it again, is plan 1 or 2 things. Have reservations for that, at least, because that's what they did on this expo. Who knows what that next expo will entail. But do 1 or 2 things, have that plan, and then kind of just go. And just see things. Because they had, you know, all the Stormtrooper costumes, all the Marvel, you know, the Marvel Disney Plus Marvel costumes. They had
the
costumes.
Skyline.
They had they had Mandalorian costumes. They had the costumes from Noelle, which is an Anna Kendrick Disney Plus film that's coming out. They had costumes from that. So there's a lot of different things you can look and see and feel and do at the expo. So that's what would be my biggest advice: is keep room, you know, in your schedule to do all that. The food was I thought was actually good.
Oh yeah, the food
that was what was craziest to us.
We were very impressed at the food that
I don't know if it's just because our you know, our expectations are so low due to the fact of we're used to theme park quick service food at Disney World. So like here it was like a little bit pump up from that.
Well, in California, I do think they do have better food.
They had better food. They do have better food out there in
at
California.
the park.
At Disneyland, yeah.
And at the expo. It was both really good. I really enjoyed my meal.
I'm going to have to agree with that. Yeah, their food, and the food choices alone are a lot better. It's not your usual hamburgers, pizza, hot dogs. You don't have to get that stuff. You can get other things. Of course, you know, if you look hard enough, maybe sit-down restaurants at Disney World, you can find that as well. But
and I really enjoyed the restaurant that was sit-down in downtown Disney as well.
So I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Okay.
2 years from now, are we going again?
We'll see.
All I got is a we'll see. I want to go back. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. I'll tell you that.
I didn't like sitting on the floor for 4 hours and then 2 hours another time.
It was a lot. But if you look at some of the other other things that people had to do,
I know.
What we had to do was nothing.
And I do. Yeah, I say that, but what we had to do was very, very minute. And we did make some cool new friends.
Yep, we got to meet a lot of nice cool people.
And her husband.
Yep, we got to meet a lot of cool people who again
help pass the time.
Yeah, and they got so much cool stories to tell. That's the fun thing about this that I learned, because this is the first real convention we've been to, is getting to talk to people. I met a nice couple from, I believe they were from Virginia. I was at Mickey's at Glendale, and they were so nice. And they were just talking about their expectations, because they're annual pass holders at Disney World, kind of similar to what we do. We go to Disney World a lot, very rarely to Disneyland. They had a lot of cool things. We were kind of, you know, running things off of each other. So that was cool, is getting to talk to people about their love for Disney and everything that they did.
Right. I mean, you do get to be friendly with your neighbors in line.
It was weird because I don't talk to anybody in public in real life.
You're like, I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're like, here,
you do talk to people.
But it's very rare. It's very rare. Like
you are. I'm much
more shy when, like, I'll talk to people, but I'm shy in public. I'm shy, but like there, I was like, hey. It's like because we have so much in common. Like,
you're shy in large groups.
I think maybe that's what it is.
Like in small, like if someone was to come up to you and say hello. Oh,
I would say hello all day. But I wouldn't. But I'm not.
You're not like a huge crowd.
Like when we met the
company event type person.
When we met the Chin Tracker, that was odd for me. You gotta admit, I probably wouldn't. I'm not the normal. Let me go say hi.
Yeah.
I'm not that. But I did.
I hate to bother people as well. But you know, if you happen to ever see us, want to say hello,
yeah, say hi. Yeah.
Come up and say hi.
I will say hi all day long. I enjoy to talk to people, but it was just weird. It was kind of like that, oh, I'm out of my element kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
And the people that I actually talked to, they were probably in their early 50s, but they go to D23 every year. They're locals, and they were just kind of hanging out when I was in the Disney store line. And yeah, they were just hanging out and just...
But like I said, I now it's almost like you get that itch. Now I had that itch. I want to scratch it again because I would do stuff differently the next time. Yeah. So I want to see if I can do it better. Like because I'm like, okay, I got that first experience under my belt, and I see how people do it. I'm like, I want to try it again.
Or you want to do different things. I mean, there is that.
The only problem is with 2021 when there is the next expo is that's Disney World's 50th. So, like, I want to spend a week at Disney World, and I can't do both. So this one might have to be
a week.
Yes, a week, because like because every park is has all that new stuff in each park opening that year, and they're gonna have everyone's gonna have their own party and their own stuff. So it's like everybody's getting their own thing. Every park's getting their own things. I would love to experience that, because I think next year, I hate to give these guys the bad news, but I think next year there is no Disney World trip. I think we're gonna take a year off because we're going on cruises.
That's what he says. We
got cruises and stuff planned, so well, as of right now. But we are still going in October to Disney World.
Yep, coming up this year, 2019. I
guess we'll go ahead and end this video now. I'm sorry?
You showed them the pins on the board already?
Showed them the pins on the board.
Alright.
Yep, I think I've showed them everything we had.
Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, it was a fun trip overall. Loved the cosplay, seeing all the cosplay. It was really cool to see those.
As I'm uploading this video, we're filming this on Labor Day. We still have the day 2 video of the D23 Expo that I'm still got to work on yet. But there is 4 videos already of our D23 trip up there and live now. So if you haven't seen those, go ahead, check those out.
Thumbs up all of them.
Thumbs up, that'd be great if you want to thumbs up. If not, subscribe. Subscribe, because we are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, so we would deeply appreciate it if you guys send us a little love and subscribe to our channel.
A little love. We've been doing this for a while.
There will be we're going to get more active with the videos, so there will be more videos to come. If you guys want to reach out to us, Twitter, Adventure with CS, no S. There is an S at the end, but no adventures. It's just Adventure with CS, and Instagram is the same as well. So you can contact us either way on those. And again, thank you guys for spending whatever little time to show us the love and watch this video, because without you guys, there would be no channel.
There would be no channel. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys as always. We'll talk to you guys next time. And again, if you haven't seen the videos from D23, check those out. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.